Good morning, students. So, now we are going to discuss the next topic of this chapter, that is quadrilaterals. What is a quadrilateral? As we have discussed about polygon, so a polygon having four sides is called a quadrilateral. It means a four-sided figure which is simple, means it does not intersect itself, and which is closed. So, any four-sided figure which is a polygon is a quadrilateral. For example, a paper sheet, top of the table, etc. We know about a rectangle, square. So these are also the examples of quadrilateral made up of four line segments. Trapezium is also, this is the shape of trapezium in which two lines are parallel and two are non-parallel. It is made up of four line segments. It is closed also, so this is also a quadrilateral. Similarly, a kite is also having the shape of a quadrilateral. One thing to note is the name of the quadrilateral is written by writing its vertices in a cyclic manner. What does it mean? It means, suppose if I have the quadrilateral like this, then how should I write its name? I will always write the name in the cyclic order. Cyclic order means according to the alphabets, like A, B, C, D, or I can write it A, D, C, B. I cannot write its name A, C, B, D. Not like this. So always you have to move like this in the anti-clockwise direction, or you have to move like this in the clockwise direction. Next thing is, we have 10 elements in a quadrilateral, 4 sides. We know there are 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 angles, first angle, second angle, third angle and fourth angle. And 2 diagonals. What are diagonals of a polygon? That join the vertices of a quadrilateral. So they are known as the diagonals of the quadrilateral. So we have 2 diagonals here. Which 4 vertices are there? Vertices mean the corner points here, A, B, C and D. These are the 4 vertices. Next we have 4 sides which are AB, BC, CD and AD. 4 angles. Which are the 4 angles? This angle. What is the name? DAB. What is the name of this angle? ABC. Then the name of this angle is BCD and the name of this angle is ADC. 2 diagonals. Now the diagonals are these lines AC and BD. So diagonals are the line segments which join the vertices of a opposite vertices of a quadrilateral. Next we have adjacent sides. Adjacent means again the sides which have a common vertex. AB and BC are adjacent, BC and CD are adjacent. Similarly, AD and DC, AD and AB, they are adjacent sides. Adjacent angles. Now this angle and this angle means angle DAB and angle ABC. They are adjacent. Similarly, angle ABC, this angle and this angle BCD, they are also adjacent. So adjacent angles are the angles which have the common arm, which have the common side. Opposite sides. Opposite means like AB and CD. They are opposite to each other. Similarly, BC and AD, they are opposite to each other. Opposite angles. Now this angle is opposite to this angle. So angle BAD and angle BCD, they are opposite to each other. Similarly, angle ABC, this angle, and angle ADC, they are opposite to each other. Next we have interior and exterior of a quadrilateral. Suppose if I have the quadrilateral like this, then the shaded region is the interior of the quadrilateral, means the area which is enclosed by the line segments is the interior, and outside this portion we have the exterior of quadrilateral, and the line segments which are making the quadrilateral is the boundary of the quadrilateral. And what is the region? Interior plus boundary. It makes the region of the quadrilateral. Next we have convex and concave quadrilateral. What are convex quadrilateral? A quadrilateral in which the measure of each angle is less than 180 degree is called a convex quadrilateral. So it means each of the angles should be less than 180 degree, then that quadrilateral is a convex quadrilateral. And also the point of intersection of diagonals in the convex quadrilateral lies inside the quadrilateral. It means the point where the diagonals meet each other is always in the interior of the quadrilateral. Next is a concave quadrilateral. A A quadrilateral in which the measure of one of the angles is more than 180 degree means one angle is more than 180 but it is less than 360. So that quadrilateral is known as a concave quadrilateral. This is the example here. I have four sides, so it is a quadrilateral. Now one angle, two angle, this is third angle, now this is fourth angle. Clearly this angle is greater than 180 degree. So such quadrilateral is known as a concave quadrilateral. If I extend this diagonal and if I join these two vertices, means the two diagonals intersect outside the quadrilateral in the exterior of the quadrilateral in case of a concave quadrilateral. Next is exercise 11.5 from your book. Draw a rough sketch of the quadrilateral EFGH and write all the pairs of its adjacent sides. So firstly EFGH, I am going to draw this quadrilateral. Adjacent sides are EF and FG, FG and GH, HG and HE, EF and GH. So we have the four pairs of adjacent sides. Opposite sides EF and HG are opposite, FG and EH are opposite. Adjacent angles. So this angle and this angle means angle HEF and angle EFG, angle EFG and angle FGH, angle FGH and angle GHE, or you can say angle GHE and angle HEF. So we have the four pairs of adjacent angles. Opposite angles. Now clearly this angle is opposite to this angle. So the name of this angle is HEF and the name of this angle is FGH. So they are opposite. Similarly, these two angles are also opposite. Next question is, name all the points which lie in the interior of quadrilateral ABCD in this figure. The point L, M and K, they are in the interior. Exterior, we have X, W, Z and Y. On the quadrilateral means on the boundary, we have A, S, D, P, C, Q, B, R. On the quadrilateral region means including all the boundary points and the interior. So we have L, M, K, A, S, D, P, C, Q, B, R. Next question is, classify the following as convex or concave. So A part is now in this clearly all the angles are less than 180 degrees, so it is a convex quadrilateral. In B part, this angle is greater than 180 degree, or if I join the diagonals, they meet outside the quadrilateral, so this is concave. Next, clearly all the angles are less than 180, so this is convex. Similarly here also, one angle is greater than 180 degrees, so it is a concave. So A and C are convex, B and D are concave. Next question is that joining figure a quadrilateral? Give reason. Clearly it is not a quadrilateral because it is intersecting at this point. A quadrilateral is a polygon. A polygon means it does not intersect itself. So firstly it is not a polygon, so it is not a quadrilateral. Next question is, the angles of a quadrilateral are 40 degree, 30 degree, 105 and 185. Find whether it's convex or concave. Now as we see, one of the angle is greater than 180 degrees, so clearly it is a concave quadrilateral. Next, fill in the blanks. A quadrilateral has dash diagonals. We know a quadrilateral has only two diagonals. B part, two angles of a quadrilateral are dash if they have a common arm. Now two angles of a quadrilateral are dash if they have a common arm. If I see this quadrilateral, two angles. Now these two angles have a common arm, this. So these two angles I will say they are adjacent to each other. So in the fill up I will write adjacent. Next is, two sides of a quadrilateral are dash if they do not have a common endpoint. Now if they do not have a common endpoint, what I will say, see here a quadrilateral, if I talk about this, now two angles, they do not have the same common vertex, then they must be opposite to each other. Next is, a convex quadrilateral cannot have an angle which measures more than. Now convex means all the angles should be less than 180. So a convex quadrilateral cannot have an angle which measures more than 180. A concave quadrilateral will always have one angle which measures more than exactly 180. Then we say it is a concave quadrilateral. A quadrilateral has three regions, namely, we know one is interior, other is exterior, third is boundary, or you can say the region of the quadrilateral. Now question number 2 and question number 7 are your home assignment from this exercise. Note down all the work very clearly. Thank you. Have a nice day.